Mr. DCS is back again on solving system of linear equation by substitution. All right, let's get started. We have 3x plus 2y is equal to 6, and we have 3x plus 3 is equal to y. The other equation is 2a plus 3b equal to 12, 5a minus b is equal to 13. So when you're solving by substitution, your goal is to solve for one of the variables. Usually, in order to involve fraction, you need to solve for a variable that has a coefficient of 1 or a negative 1. It is easier. And try to keep your variable as positive as possible and try to involve fraction. So in this case, I already see that they solve for y for me. So that's a no-brainer. So I'm going to substitute wherever I see y, 3x plus 3. So my new insertion will be 3x plus 2 times y is equal to 6. Y is 3x plus 3. So I'm going to put 3x plus 3 here. Then I will have 3x and do my discrete property that become 6x plus 6 is equal to 6. So I will have 9x plus 6 is equal to 6. Subtract 6 on this side. Then I will have 9x is equal to 0. Divide by 9. In this case, when your numerator is 0, your entire fraction is 0. In this case, x is 0. So I can come and solve for y. 3 times 0 is 0, so I will have 2y is equal to 6. Divide by 2. In this case, y is 3. So my solution will be 0, 3. Right, then you're done. This is that will satisfy both equations. So in this case, they have not solved for me. It will be easier to solve for b. Then I will have to add b on this side and subtract 13 on this side. And I will have b is equal to 5a minus 13. Then wherever I see b, I'm going to come and set it in the other equation that was left untouched. So we'll have 2a plus 3b, b is 5a minus 13 is equal to 12. So we'll have 2a, this is property, plus 15a minus 39 is equal to 12 at 39. And I will have 17a is equal to 51 divided by 17. And I know a is 3. So it will be much easier for me to come solve for b here. And I will have b is equal 5 times a, which is 3, minus 13. So I will have b is equal to 15 minus 13. In this case, b is 2. Since my solutions will be in an alpha order, that will be 3, 2. Then this is the point. There's a solution that will satisfy both equations. We're solving our system of linear equation by substitution. In this case, I identify y as my target because it has a coefficient of 1. Therefore, in this case, I will solve for y. If I'm solving for y, I will have to subtract 2x on this side. Then I will have y is equal 4 minus 2x. Then, since this equation was left untouched, that's where I'm going to come to substitute y. I'm going to replace y in that equation. So I will have 3x plus 5 times 4 minus 2x plus 26 is equal to 13. Then I will have 3x plus 20 minus 10x is equal to 13. Combine like 10, that will give you negative 7x plus 20 equal to 13. We'll have to subtract 20 on this side. And we'll have minus 7x is equal to negative 7 divided by negative 7. In this case, x is 1. Then I can come here with this x here. I will have y equal 4 minus 2 times 1. Now we'll have y is equal 4 minus 2, then y is 2. My solution is 1, 2. This is the solution of this system that will satisfy that equation. Alright, in this case I have so many possibilities to solve. So I will solve for x. In this case, if I solve for x, I'm going to subtract 2y on its side. Then I will have x is equal minus 1 minus 2y. This is x, then I'm going to come replace it here. Then I will have minus 1 minus 2x minus 2y, excuse me, minus y is equal to 8. Then I will have to add 1. I will have minus 2y is equal to 9 divided by negative 3. Then I will find y is negative 3. Then I can come replace it here. Then I will have x equal negative 1 minus 2 times negative 3. And I will have x equal negative 1 plus 6. Then x is 5. My solution is 5 gamma negative 3. This is the solution that will satisfy this system. Let's get busy, guys. Let's get busy. Wake up, wake up. All right. So the good advantage is that this equation they already solved for you for y. I'm using substitution. So I'm going to come replace this expression here in the equation. So I will have 3x plus 4 minus x is equal to 6. I'm just replacing y for that expression, 4 minus x. So combining like 10, I will have 2x plus 4 is equal to 6. So subtract 4, I will have 2x is equal to 2 divided by 2. In this case, x is 1. To find y, I can come here, right? Replace it. I will have y is equal 4 minus 1. Therefore, y is 3. My solution will be 1 comma 3. You're done. This is, if you were to graph it, where your solution is going to come from. When I jump back here, look at this equation, look at how beautiful it is. They already solved for y for me. Y is equal 5x. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to replace y here. So I will have 4x plus 2 times 5x is equal to 7. So I will have 4x plus 10x is equal to 7. So it will be 14x is equal to 7 divided by 14. Then we have 7 in common, simplify by 7. X is 1/2. Then I can come in and replace plus y is 5 1/2. Right? In this case, y is 5/2. The solution is 1/2 and 5/2. This is the solution of this system. And if you come back again, done beautifully for you. Y is 2x minus 1. I can come in and replace here. So I will have 2x. Be careful, there's a negative. Open parenthesis. 2x minus 1. Right? Is equal to negative 1. So you'll have to distribute the negative 1. You'll have 3x minus 2x plus 1 is equal to negative 1. This will give you x plus 1 is equal to negative 1 minus 1 on this side. And this is x is negative 2. And I can come and replace it here. I will have y is equal to times negative 2 minus 1. Y is negative 4 minus 1. Therefore, y is negative 5. Our solution is negative 2, negative 5. Then you're done. It's extremely easy when they already solve for the variable for you. Remember that your goal is to always look for variable that has a coefficient of 1. Then you solve and you insert it in the other equation that was left untouched. All right, resuming. In this case, you will have to solve by yourself. All right, let's solve for x. If I'm solving for x, the only thing I have to do is solve y on the move y on the other side. Then I will have x is equal 12 minus y. So this, I'm going to replace it in this bad boy here that was left untouched. So I will have 2 open parentheses 12 minus y minus 3y is equal to 6. So you do your distributive property, you will end up with 24 minus 2y minus 3y is equal to 6. You subtract 24 on each side. You subtract 24 on each side. Therefore, you will made a mistake. This was supposed to be negative. That's negative. And you will have negative 5y is equal to negative 30 divided by negative 5 divided by negative 5. In this case, y is 6. Since you know the value of y, you can come and replace it here, where it says x is equal to 12 minus 6. In this case, x is 6. The solution would be 6, 6. For that, this is the solution that will satisfy both lines. And in this one, you can go either way. You can solve for x here or solve for x here. So move x here, move x, then you'll have y is equal to 6 minus x. Then I'm going to take that boy and replace it here in the other equation that was left untouched. Then I will have x plus 2 times 6 minus x is equal to 10. Then I go do my distributive property. That will give me 12 minus 2x is equal to 10. Combine like 10, you will have minus x plus 12 is equal to 10. Subtract 12. Then you will have negative x is equal to negative 2 divided by invisible negative 1. In this case, x is 2. Then I can come here, say y is equal to 6 minus 2. In this case, y is 4. My solution will be 2, 4. Then you're done. This is the solution of the system. Here I can come here, solve for y, subtract 5x, then I will have y is equal to negative 5x. Then I'm going to take that bad boy and come replace it here. Then I will have 5x plus 2 times negative 5x is equal to 30. Now we'll have 5x, use my distributive property, minus 10x is equal to 30. Combine like 10, that will give you negative 5x is equal to 30 divided by negative 5. In this case, x is negative 6. So I can come here, replace it here. I will have y is equal to negative 5 times negative 6. In this case, y is 30. My solution is negative 6, 30. And this is the solution to that bad boy. So guys, it's about solving. So your goal is to solve for one of variable in one equation and go replace it in the equation that was left untouched. Use distributive property as applicable. Then you solve correctly, then you'll get to your destination. Wake up, guys. All right, in this equation, we're going to solve for y because my coefficient is 1. Subtract 2x on this side. Just subtract 2x on this side, and you'll have y is equal 4 minus 2x. Then I'm going to take that expression, come replace it here. I will have 3x plus 5 times 4 minus 2x is equal to 13. Then I will have 3x plus 20 minus 10x is equal to 13. Then combine like 10, that will be negative 7x plus 20 equal 13 minus 20 on each side. Then you'll have negative 7x is equal to negative 7 divided by negative 7 on each side. Then x is equal to 1. And I'm going to come here, replace it here. I will have y is equal 4 minus 2 times 1. Y is 4 minus 2. Y is 2. My solution is 1, 2. See the solution of the blackboard. In this case, I can either solve for x or y. In this case, I will decide to solve for x. Subtract x, and I will have y is equal 12 minus 12 minus x. So I'm going to take this and replace it here. I will have 2 times 12 minus x. Okay. Actually, I did solve for y. Should come put it here. My mistake. Okay. Solve for y. I have to come replace it here. I will have 2x minus 3 times 12 minus x. Right, is equal to 6. And I will have 2x minus 36 plus 3x is equal to 6. At 36, and I will have 5x is equal to 42 divided by 5. X is 42 fifths. Then I'm going to come here, have y equal 12 minus 42 fifths. Put this over 1, multiply by 5, multiply by 5. We'll have 60 over 12 minus 42, 60 over 5 minus 42 over 5 give you 18 fifths. Y is 18 fifths. Then your solution will be 42 fifths minus 18 fifths. This is the solution of the system. That was Mr. Disease. Once again, thank you for watching. Go subscribe, watch, and like. Bam! Another one. All right. Mr. Disease resuming with the lesson on solving system equation by using substitution. All right. We have this problem here where they already solved for x value. That's your goal, to isolate one variable. In this case, they already isolate x for you. So this is what x equals. We're going to go in the other equation that was left untouched. We're going to replace x here. We're going to replace this expression here for x, which is 8y minus 12 plus 12y is equal to 68. So in this case, we can combine like term. 8y plus 12y will give you 20y minus 12 is equal to 68. Add 12 on each side. Then you will have 20y is equal to 80 divided by 20 on both sides. In this case, y is equal to 4. Now, since I know y, I can come take this, replace it here. That will be 4 times 8, which is 32. 32 minus 12, which is 20. You will have x equal 8 times 4 minus 12. So 8 times 4 is 32, minus 12 is 32 minus 12 is 20. So the solution of that system is 20, comma 4. This is where these two lines will meet. This is the solution that will satisfy both systems. All right, let's move forward. I hope that you see what's going on. Your goal is to solve for a variable. In this case, you already solved for x, y. This is totally different. You have both equation in standard form. Now, our goal is to solve for one of the variable. In this case, it will be easier to solve for x here by subtract 6y on this side. Then you will have x equal 2 minus 6y. So I know what x is equal to, and I can come in and plug it here. So I will have 5 times 2 minus 6y plus 4y is equal to 36. So I'm going to use my distributive property, distribute the 5. Now we'll have 10 minus 30y plus 4y is equal to 36. And I'm going to combine like terms. That's going to give me negative 26y plus 10 is equal to 36. I'm going to subtract 10 on each side. I will have negative 26y is equal to 26 divided by negative 26. Then in this case, y is negative 1. Since I know what y is, I can come and replace it here. We have x equal 2 minus 6 times negative 1. I will have x equal to negative 6 times negative 1 is 6. X is 8. So the solution of that system is 8 comma negative 1. Then if you were to graph it, that is the solution. That will satisfy both equations. So same thing here. They have not solved for any variable. In this case, I can solve for x, subtract y on this side. Then I will have x equal minus 12 minus y. Then I'm going to take that expression, come replace it here for x in the equation that was left untouched. So I will have 4 times minus 12 minus y minus 6y is equal to 12. When I do my distributive property, I'm going to have negative 48, right? Minus 4y minus 6y is equal to 12. So I can add 48 on this side. Add 48. Now we'll have negative 10y is equal to 60. Divide both sides by negative 10. Then I get y is negative 6. So I can come and replace y. X equal negative 12 minus 6. So I will have x is equal to negative 12 plus 6. X is negative 6. So that will satisfy this system is negative 6, negative 6. This is where those two lines going to be intersect. So this is the lesson on solving system of linear equation. Your objective always is to isolate one of the variable, and the variable most of the time you need to target is the one that has a coefficient of 1 or coefficient of -1. So there are times it's not necessarily that happen, but you will have to deal with the fraction. If that's the case, then you let it be. So your goal is, as possible, try to avoid fraction. So let's take a pause and we come back. Let's go again. All right, you said this is continue. All right, in this case, in this equation is in standard form. This equation is 8y is equal to 4x. So let's solve for x, divide both sides by 4. In this case, x is equal to y. So wherever I see x, I'm going to replace it by 2y. I can come here, replace it here in that equation. So I will have 7 times 2y plus 2y is equal to -8. Right? X is to y. So you will have end up with 14y plus 2y is equal to -8. Then you will end up with 16y is equal to -8. Divide both sides by 16. In this case, y is -1/2. So when I'm looking for my x, I can come here where it says x is equal to 2 times y, 2 times -1/2. So in this case, x is -1. These two cancel with that 2. X is -1. When x is -1, y is -1/2. This is the solution of the system. So in this one, it will be easy to solve for y or solve for x. First of all, x in this second one, I will add 5 on this side and 5 on this side. Then I will have 5x equal 10 plus 5y divided by 5 divided by 5. In this case, I will have x is equal to plus y. So this is what x is equal to. Then I can come back here, exist it. I will have 6 times 2 plus y minus 3y is equal to 3. Then I will have 12 plus 6y minus 3y is equal to 3. Subtract 12, then I will have 3y is equal to -9 divided by 3 divided by 3. In this case, y is -3. And I can come with this 8. X is 2 plus -3. In this case, x is -1. The solution of the system is -1 and -3. So guys, it was a pleasure to assist you in solving system of linear equation by using substitution method. The only thing that you have to do is go like, watch, subscribe, and share. That was Mr. This is peace.